Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again for the best deck for the Super Welterweight Challenge. It's more so about the tactics than the deck, so stick around and learn how to play if you guys are unaware. The challenge features the Super Knight and the Super Mini P.E.K.K.A. The Super Mini P.E.K.K.A. can one-shot everything in the game, and the Super Knight, it's kind of weird that they don't say this in the description, but it protects every one of your cards while it's not moving, and as soon as it's moving, then it doesn't have the protection shield. The protection shield allows every single one of your card to survive pretty much everything in the game because you only take 1 damage when the protection shield is up on your cards. That means cards like Skeleton Army or Goblin Gang will not die to anything. So you need to stop your opponent's Knight from moving. Then you can kill their cards that are protected by the Knight shield. The Mini P.E.K.K.A. can one-shot the Knight. Skeletons can stop the Knight from moving. Really important to do that. So some of the tactics that people are doing is using the Knight behind everything. So instead of dropping your Super Knight in front, like you would an Evolved Knight or a Knight to tank, you actually want that thing in the back. You want it as far back as possible, barely scratching the surface of protecting your Super Mini P.E.K.K.A. or protecting your Skeleton Army. And because of that, you're not going to see people play this challenge intuitively. So you're going to see a lot of people stupidly go and spam their Knight in front and they'll lose the game. So drop your Knight in the back and watch as you ransack your opponents. This will be one of the fastest 10 wins that we've ever gotten. So let's roll. Let's get it. Should be light work. If you guys enjoy this type of content, because I stay up until 3 a.m. in the morning, and I also spend hours, usually, crafting the right decks, testing these things out, make sure to leave a like on the video. It goes a long way. So this guy already lost. He stupidly cycled his Knight in the front, and that's not what you're supposed to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop this Knight from moving, and then we should be A-okay. Just need to stop that Knight from moving, and we are good to go, guys. That is what I'm talking about. The game's already over. We drop our Knight here, and then we protect our Super Mini P.E.K.K.A., and then the game's just won. Because he can't kill any of our cards, he is already lost. He's going to get 3 crown. It's just that simple. Sometimes, against better players, you fight on your side of the map. And then if you fight on your side of the map, you can move with your Knight while their Knight is stopped because you can drop things directly on their Knight. So it's really that simple. Like, that's literally it. Keep their Knight from moving, your Knight moves, you win. It's super, super, super stupid proof. And that's one of the cool things that people don't really understand. So we'll show you guys what's cooking. He cycled his Mini P.E.K.K.A. in front, which is definitely what he is supposed to do, unfortunately. So this could be a bit of a challenging game. I hopefully don't throw this, but I think we're going to be fine. We're also going to go in for this, and then we're going to go in for the curse as soon as possible. Before going in for rages and other stuff, Curse is just objectively better. I don't think this is going in my favor. Unfortunately, it looks like I lose this one. So yeah, sometimes if you don't have the right card cycle and you mess up, you will take a very fast loss. That's unfortunate. I did explain how to play this, but I also got 3 crown. That is one of the gimmicky thing about this. If you don't hit your spells or at the right time, maybe you don't get the conversions of goblins that you need, you're going to get 3 crown. So it is what it is. I'm glad the first game we were able to show it. I actually haven't lost a single game in the last like 7 or 8. So I went on my mini count and I won every game. So I was like, easy, light work. Then we lose the game there. So feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Well played by the opponent, I guess. Or maybe it's just like one of the most hated challenges in the world. But for me, I like it, okay? I like it. I like it a lot. So our strategy here is going to be pretty simple. We use the Knight, and then right at the edge, we go in for Mini P.E.K.K.A. and a Skeleton Army. And then we protect, because you can't do much about this. It's going to be one of those weird situations where we use this, and we just pull his stuff all the way around. So I think this works out for me. I think I win, especially if we can go in for a curse here. No! No, 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 no. Oh, that was so bad. That was actually horrendous. Holy heck, man. Oh, my goodness. All right, all right, all right, all right. We need to calm down for a second. This should not be happening. Holy my guy. That is crazy that that worked out for you. Anyway, the Knight is going to stop the movement, so there is that. And then we can go pull everything to the side using our good mechanics, go for a Fire Spirit here, and stop the situation from being too bloody. That was not good, bro. That was kind of annoying. I'm not going to lie. That made me super sad, sir. Anyway, the Fire Spirit will deal damage to our tower. Same with the Ice Spirit. I will take it, though. I mean, it is what it is. We'll lose the tower, and I'm okay with it. Reason is, we know that we can win the game if we make one good push. And we can also just 3 crown people, so there is that possibility. You just need to not play like a foolish sir, and then deliver the wins that way. We're going to get ready with our Goblin Curse. Hopefully we're able to hit some stuff nearby. And those are some nice goblins. Oh, yes. That is what I'm talking about. So Typically, if you get the knight behind the mini P.E.K.K.A, you can just 3 crown things. It literally, that's it. The knight needs to be behind, and then your opponent's cards will die. So, like, mini P.E.K.K.A in front will usually kill Valkyries and other things nearby. If they draw big cards on top of the mini P.E.K.K.A, well, you have Elector Spirit, you've got Goblin Curse, so you can convert their cards to your team. A lot of people are just going to lose to mini P.E.K.K.A plus knight pushes if you use the Goblin Curse with it. That's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, this challenge is crazy. Like, it is incredibly dynamic. As you just saw, we won that game, even though it seemed like we wouldn't. So I'm just waiting to see if he wants to go and cycle stuff into us, because that's a fast way to win. If he decides not to, I will go other side, and then we'll see what we can do after that. So maybe I can go for a Super Knight here, and then maybe cook a little bit here, using our Goblin Curse with this. Hopefully this works out. We're going to use Goblin Curse, use our Electro Spirits, use all of our spirits here. This should work out pretty darn well, if I do say so myself. So smart decisions from our opponent. Notice where he cycled his knight, he dropped it really far back. Our knight is unfortunately attacking, and his is not. So because his was not attacking, he got a very good trade there. So overall, fantastic decision making by our opponent. We fought on his side of the map. So overall, he got a better trade. So just something to keep in mind. You want to fight near your side of the map whenever you get the chance. I'm going to stop this thing from moving. I'm going to Skeleton Army. This is a bit risky. If he goes Curse, I might be done for, but I don't think he will. If he did, I was going to go for Fire Spirit and then Goblin Curse, and then we'd be back to it. So since this deck has really quick card cycles, we were able to make magic happen. Also, he stopped our knight from moving. Then our knight stopped protecting the skeletons. Just think of it from that situation. Knight moves, really, really good. Knight not moving, terrible for you. It's so crazy that they don't tell you what the cards do. You literally have to go search this up on YouTube to go and watch and like listen and figure out like how does this challenge work. But yeah, we're gonna wreck this guy hopefully here. I'm feeling pretty good about our play. We're gonna Electro Spirit with this. We're gonna go for our Super Knight, and then maybe we can just win the game. See how it goes. Definitely against someone that's gonna go for Witch. We want to go in for our Curse as soon as we can, so we can start getting some good Goblins value. And then yeah, even though you're gonna have skeletons, it's gonna give us a good trade. So I'm not bad about it. Not mad about it. We're chilling. Good skeletons by our opponent, but I think he loses the knight, so that puts him in a really bad spot. And then the Witch isn't that great of a card, in my opinion. As you're seeing, it's just not able to kill our stuff. So that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't advise to play Witch in this. I mean, it does semi-work. It's just not like the best option. So because of that, I would not recommend. All right, we're going to go here. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And we're just going to start spamming as many cards as we can. We want to get another knight here so we can start to control the chaos. And unfortunately for us, he cycled more knights. So it looks like he's actually going to overwhelm me. Man, that's insane. So yeah, he cycled a knight. And then I wasn't able to kill it because it was so far back. So the knight was protecting everything. Dude, there's no way. I was steamrolling everyone I was playing against. What is happening? We're playing against some good players here and there. Okay. If I reset, I'll be really sad because I was winning everything. I'll show you guys my mini account too. Like I won every game. So I don't know. I guess we got unlucky. I guess we played against some really good players, or maybe they are just, I don't know. Maybe they're phenomenal or something, because I put top like 1,000 player. Come on. Don't give me that. Don't give me a loss. That's crazy. Anyway, this is one of those challenges that is a little bit crazy. Anyway, we're going to go in for our aggressive push here and see if we can just win because we lost the game here, so I'm a little bit tilted. Not going to lie. Even if we play into a Witch, it's not that bad because the skeletons will end up getting converted to our team, I believe. That means that we can just defend against the knight with our skeleton army. And then if he freezes, that's fine. I should be able to get to an Electro Spirit here to chain on and probably just take the tower. So the more aggro you are, the harder it is for a lot of people to defend, just because it's not easy to stop this. However, if you play aggro into the wrong person, you will automatically lose the match. So it is a weird situation to work around. Like right there, we took the tower without any worries. There are certain situations, if you do that, you'll just automatically lose. Especially if you go into a Valkyrie with a Goblin Gang or Skeleton Army using that. So that's why I've been preferring to do this. I mean, this is still pretty easy to defend if he like uses the correct cards and isolates our stuff. But a lot of times people don't know how to do that. So yeah, notice how our mini P.E.K.K.A is taking no damage. That's always good. Mini P.E.K.K.A is taking 0 damage until it does. And then when it does, then it's going to be a problem. But I mean, if it doesn't take damage, it's going to just kill guard. So you can use spirits with your super mini P.E.K.K.A and then break through any distractions that your opponent has, because they can't attack your super mini P.E.K.K.A. It just doesn't die. Even if they have guards or whatever, it's a pretty good strat. So yeah, this game mode doesn't have any balance. No, it doesn't. It really does not have the balance. That's kind of why you want to play very aggro and you want to make it happen. How did you get this much? I do not know how I ended up getting 2 losses already. Genuinely, I am shocked. But, you know, sometimes these things happen. Sometimes these things happen. Sometimes you play against really good players or people that just have played the challenge before too. I mean, I was beating people that are ultimate champion back to back to back to back. So I genuinely don't know how I lost that, but it is what it is. All right, we're gonna go Super Knight here, and we'll probably win all the rest of the games today, hopefully, if we don't get unlucky. We're gonna go Goblin Curse right now, and yeah, this should win us the game because that's a lot of stuff. I mean, that's a lot of goblins. This is what the games should have looked like. I really thought every game would look like this because this is what was happening for me before. Oh, by the way, go Super Knights more often than the Super Mini P.E.K.K.A. because if you saw the way that I lost against the person with the Witch, if you go Super Knight, it protects all the other stuff. The more Super Knights you cycle, the more annoying it is. I don't understand how someone knew that mechanic. Like, this guy understood that mechanic. He cycled more Super Knights than he cycled Mini P.E.K.K.A.s. Maybe it was a lucky guess. Maybe it wasn't. But the more Super Knights you cycle, the more protection you have. So then it's just objectively better. So just want to let you guys know that. Also, it's better to run cheap cycle cards like Fire Spirit, Ice Spirit because it allows you to go for Mini P.E.K.K.A. and then still support it and allows you to cycle quicker. So it's just like objectively better in every metric. I really like running Fire Spirit and other cards like that, so something to keep in mind. So we're going to go and do this again. We have Goblin Curse, so this will be some good value for us. Go and do that real quick. See how this goes. Should be fantastic. We're going to cycle all of our spirits so we can kill cards quicker so we can get more taggage. And yeah, if we steal his bait cards and we get tank value from that, I mean, I can't complain. We're going to go and cycle another Super Knight so that our cards stay alive a lot longer. If you guys are noticing, our Super Knight was hopefully allowing us to win this interaction. We'll see. I mean, this could end up being really good or really bad. If it's going well for us like that, then we just win. So you cycle more Super Knights than the opponent when they start moving. It's just stupid. It's stupid. Like, it's just, the game's over. So, this is how you play it. You can't really use witches. You can't really use other stuff. Like, I don't know how I got outplayed. Like, I'm still wrapping my head around how did I get wrecked that hard? Because I never lost. What happened there? The guy was smart. He was so good. Anyway, yeah, cycle more Super Knights. Cycle more Super Knights. At least we were able to showcase the mechanic at why I lost, right? It was more Super Knights than me. He stacked up another Super Knight and just finessed me. So, yeah, more Super Knights equals more wins. It's as simple as that. If you get multiple Super Knights on the field, the Super Knight will protect the other one, and then it's just stupid. Then the game's just over. So, something to keep in mind. We're trying to cycle back to another Super Knight, hopefully. And we are back to another one, so this might just win us the game. I can get another one right here. Don't think he's able to stop this. Yeah, we're going to get 2 Super Knights on the field. And our Mini P.E.K.K.A. isn't dead just yet. Oh, it did die. That sucks. Well, we're able to go and convert his cards to our team. That would be fantastic. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So, I want to go in for my Skeleton Army directly on his Knight. And hopefully he doesn't go in for a Curse. That'd be pretty bad for me. He doesn't. Smart player, though. Honestly, well played. For him to defend that, he's not a bad player. He has built a good deck. He understands the mechanisms of the game mode. And yeah, it's pretty good. I won this challenge by spamming. You won't win this challenge by spamming all the time. You can win at the very start by spamming because there's a lot of people that don't understand how the game mode works. But as this game mode starts to get better and better, maybe it's not better and better, but more people start to play it, it's going to get a little bit harder because, you know, people understand the mechanics. If you don't understand the mechanics, you're going to have a pretty bad time. All right, we're going for Goblin Curse here. Then maybe we can go start to steal some of his cards. And we do. Very nice. So again, if he's fighting on my side of the map, we get our cards to block his Mini P.E.K.K.A.s, and then he loses. If he loses his Mini P.E.K.K.A. or he loses his Super Knight, the game's just over. So that's what happened there. It might seem like luck. It's not. It's in certain situations, it's luck if you guys are idiotically spamming each other. But for the most part, like, it is calculated, right? You want to go and cycle the Super Knights at the right time. You want to play more defensive. You want to block your opponent's Super Knight so that it stops having the shield. There's a lot of cool things like that. Why not Curse plus Zap? That's a really good question. I was trying it with Rage, actually, and I thought Rage would be better because it would make the movements be better. And I think Rage is better than Zap. However, I think that if you're running that, it's impairing the card cycle. And if you go for Fire Spirit, Ice Spirit, it allows you to kill more cards inside the Curse, cheaper, faster, and more effectively, and more spending less elixir. So that's kind of the reason why that makes sense to you. It's just better from that perspective. All right, we're gonna kill his thing a little bit faster since we ended up having an Electric Spirit there, so our Mini P.E.K.K.A. attacked faster, so he just lost the game. It's already over. And then we Super Knight again. So we're going to protect everything with the second Super Knight. The second Super Knight is going to start moving. Even if he blocks this other stuff, he's just screwed. The game is over. Hopefully this makes sense to you guys. Cycle more Super Knights than your opponent. If I had a Zap there, then I would have less cards to cycle. So I have Fire Spirit, Electro Spirit, Skeletons, and Ice Spirit. So I have 4 1 elixir cost cards that allow me to get back to a Super Knight faster. So since I'm cycling multiple Super Knights, I'm winning, right? So I have these 4 cards. But let's say I had a Rage or a Zap. When I was testing it, I thought that was exactly the route to go. Or maybe even a Goblin Gang, right? Or maybe Witch or Night Witch. But it impaired the card cycle, so my opponents got more Super Witches than me, and I lost. So the better players in this challenge will be cycling more Super Knights. That's how it works. I found this game mode impossible, says Evan. Dude, it's a frustrating game mode if you don't get it. And honestly, for me, I still lost. Like, I was flabbergasted that I lost 2 games, especially that second one. That one triggered me. Not gonna lie. I don't hide anything from you guys, but I did not expect to lose, to be honest. But yeah, don't feel bad if you lose some games here and there. This is looking pretty bad for me. This is looking actually very bad for me. We go Goblin Curse and see how this goes. You can maybe go in for a second Knight. Oh, baby. Yeah, it's just like Night Cycle, isn't it? That's what it is. That's what this game mode is. It's night cycle. And then we say good night. Night, buddy. It's nice knowing you. Yeah, so the Knight's just better. Knight just wins. No, Knight solos. Obviously, you don't want to go Knight by itself because then the opponent just mini-pekkas on the Knight, one-shots it, and you feel like an idiot. But that's just something to keep in mind. Oh, also, another cool card that I was testing out in this challenge. If your opponent idiotically spams a Goblin Gang plus Skeleton Army and a Knight all into you, like, or whatever, you Valkyrie, and then it just kills everything. I mean, Valkyrie isn't in this deck because I don't think it's the best way of playing it. But if you build another deck with Valkyrie, it works really well when people idiotically spam a Knight plus a whole bunch of bait cards together. Because the Valkyrie stops the Knight from moving, and then the Valkyrie also swirls around and kills all the bait cards. Bro is so handsome. Oh, dude, that's one of the nicest things people say. Usually, internet are just like, you're so ugly. Like, and they point out every imperfection that I have, and I'm like, oh, okay, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. But you, sir, I appreciate that. Daddy Gale lover. You're the homie. Appreciate the good vibes. All right, let's get this W. I'm going to go for Super Mini P.E.K.K.A here and see how this goes. I don't know how it's going to go, but we can find out. All right, so we want this to stop moving. We really want this to stop moving. We really want this to stop moving. Very, very nice. All right, we got some goblins in the house. We're going to kill his Mini P.E.K.K.A, hopefully, or his, not his Mini P.E.K.K.A. You guys know what I meant. You guys know what I meant. You understand me, hopefully. All right, that was kind of lame. We got nothing from that. Guy is also going to have a tombstone, which is probably going to be extremely good for us the later the game gets. If we cycle 2 Knights, he's just going to lose, right? That's what's up. So if we can get 2 Knights on the field, it will be Knights out for our guy. That's our game plan. That's what we're going to try to do. Multiple Knights equals more wins. That's the strategy here. So cycle your Knight a little bit earlier if you can. It allows you to protect your stuff. It's always a good thing. He's going to Mini P.E.K.K.A in front, as expected. Very smart strategy. We're going to go and do this, and then we're going to try to kill his Mini P.E.K.K.A as quick as possible. We one-shot it. Look at my Mini P.E.K.K.A placement. That was particularly awesome. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I literally dropped my Mini P.E.K.K.A directly on top of his, but I knew his Mini P.E.K.K.A would target a skeleton first, so he wasted elixir, and now he's screwed, I think. Mayhaps. Maybe. Hopefully. Please just lose. Don't make me feel like a fool. All right, cool. You got rattled, razzled, and dazzled, my dude. And I'm glad that we haven't had to reset, because that would make me so sad. I mean, guys, I practiced this game mode. I know every intricacy of it. And I still failed at the start. So if you guys lose, don't feel bad. Literally, seriously, I swear, do not feel bad in this challenge. It is a lot of mechanical stuff to actually overcome the RNG of the spam. Like, your mechanics actually have to be good. Dropping my Mini P.E.K.K.A directly on top of my opponent's Mini P.E.K.K.A, guaranteeing that my Mini P.E.K.K.A would win, that's not an easy thing to do. It's scary. If you mess up the Mini P.E.K.K.A placement, your Mini P.E.K.K.A hits a skeleton, you lose. So, just gonna let you guys know that. How are you countering flying cards? What do you mean? You think that flying cards matter in this game mode? You are so wrong. Flying cards don't matter, man. They don't matter at all. All right, wait, let's focus up. They just get, like, yeah, they just lose. They just lose instantaneously. You don't want to run garbage cards that die, man. Don't run cards that don't make sense to run, you know? Please. Please, sir. All right, this guy's dead. We go for a Knight here, and then we Knight on Knight, and then say good night. This Knight is protecting the other one. And then we go skeleton, so we have 2 Knights. If he mini P.E.K.K.A.s on this, that would be smart, but he doesn't have elixir, so I think he's just screwed. This game should be over. I think he's going to try to mini P.E.K.K.A on this after the knights take the tower, and then our mini P.E.K.K.A kills his mini P.E.K.K.A. Watch. He should try to mini P.E.K.K.A. So let's ice bear on his mini P.E.K.K.A wherever he drops it. Oh, he's not even trying to mini P.E.K.K.A. This guy isn't even trying to win. Okay. The game's over. Hopefully you guys understand how to play this game mode now. I did do a pretty nice breakdown of how to play it. Sure, we lost a couple at the start, but like, hey, I explained how we lost those games. And genuinely, guys, I shouldn't have lost. We did get the successful banner, so that is awesome. And honestly, we could run it on our second account just to showcase how dominant it can be. So let's do it. Let's just do it on our second account. Might as well. We're black screening for a sec. This is a 20-minute video if I just ended it right now. But I played this too much to, you know, end it here. Wait, I'm on the wrong account. We're going black screen. We're doing this. We're going back, switch account. This second account. All right, cool. So as you guys are about to see, 5-0. We didn't lose. Amazing. So let's just run another 10 here. Let's go. My relationship with CR nowadays is only that I love SirTag. Wow, that's wild. That do be wild. Now more content. Yeah, the content was too easy, so have to run it back. You know, if it's only 20 minutes, it's only 20 minutes. We can show you guys a little bit more. We can show you a little bit more action out here. Bro, spend your tokens. I could spend my tokens, but I'm maxed out on the other account, so it doesn't really matter that much. All right, so I'm hoping he drops some bait card on this mini P.E.K.K.A. Then we can get some Goblin Curse, and then hopefully distract his Knight a little bit longer, ideally here. So Golden Knight is a garbage card. I don't think he's going to... Oh my gosh, please tell me I'm not losing this. Please tell me I'm not losing this. Lie to me. Tell me your name. Oh, I'm dead. I died to a Golden Knight. There's no way. Bro. Hee-hee-ha. Hee-hee-ha. Oh, I'm not dead yet. I'm not... Oh, I'm so dead now. All right, wait. Wait, can I mini P.E.K.K.A on the mini... Oh, I'm so screwed. I overcommitted like a crazy person. 2v2 is not working. So many people. Thanks for the answer. I don't know, man. I don't play 2v2. I've never really cared about 2v2 that much, but maybe there will actually be something. Are you live? I'm confused. Yeah, it's 3 a.m., but it's 3 a.m. because I end up chilling with you guys, and I want to create the best content I can, so stay up a little bit for y'all, you know? That's what's up. That's how we do. That's how we do what we do. I want to make sure I create the best content I can, and a lot of times that requires me to stay up a little bit late for these challenges, so then you guys can enjoy the content and get better together with us. You know? Also, we should be able to slime this guy. There ain't no way he's defending this. This is over. This guy is yeeted. Yeah, if you are able to keep the Knights alive, you will win. And if your opponent doesn't understand that, they lose one-way express to an L. I'm confused on what's going on in the challenge. Please, Whelp. Well, go back in the challenge. I explained it since the very start. You can, you know, rewatch the VOD, and it does explain everything. And also, it's pretty crystal clear of what I did at the very start. It broke it down. We won 10 wins already. Yeah, we're just doing some extra content right now. Again, you still in Seattle? Yeah, I am. I am still chilling in Seattle, having a great time. Vibing. So again, I'm going to go for Super Mini P.E.K.K.A here. We want the Knight to be able to tank for our cards, but the Knight needs to be in the back. The Knight is always in the back of the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Never want to drop it the other way around. We're also going to try to go in for a curse here, and then we're going to go in for the Knight in the back, and then our Knight just wins, because if our Knight is protecting and his is not moving, he loses the game. If his is actually attacking and his Knight is not moving and our Knight is moving, our shield is up. We take one hit, one damage every time when the Knight shield is up. You literally take one damage. That's why skeletons and goblins don't die. You only take one damage. It's kind of, it's a little bit overpowered. A little bit overpowered. Super Knight, while moving, has a radius of an impenetrable shield. Yes, exactly. Well, it's not impenetrable. It takes one damage. It is one damage every time. So it also protects your towers too, if you guys are unaware. So that's how I knew it was one damage, because I only took one damage on my towers when I had the Super Knight protecting the tower. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go other side, and we'll just defend this casually and leisurely without any worries. So if he goes for skeletons or something, we're gonna just hopefully steal them and then get a great trade. We're gonna go for a Fire Spirit here. The Valkyrie dies, and the game's over. So yeah, we already 3-crowned this guy. It's just that easy sometimes. If your opponent goes witches in the back, They don't have enough elixir to defending mini P.E.K.K.A plus Knight and Goblin Curse. Sure, Zap and Rage work pretty well, but the Goblin Curse gives you extra goblins. So if you get goblins to tank for your Knights and tank for your mini P.E.K.K.As, then you're going to keep your mini P.E.K.K.As and Knights alive longer, so you're going to win. It's better to get more value out of your cards where the Rage and Zap are appealing. They're not as good as the goblins. And once you get one goblin, just one goblin, then you can get more goblins, and it starts to multiply like crazy. So just something to consider. All right, this is a little bit annoying. This guy's going to play okay here, I think. We shall see, though. I do want to stop his Knight from moving, and I'm not getting that opportunity. I think my Knight might die here. If our Knight dies, we're screwed, actually. Yeah, I'm cooked. I lost. Yep. That sucks. I just didn't have the right card cycle there, so GG for our opponent. That's not what we wanted. If you end up having your Knight die early, the game's just over. Man, we're going to get 2 losses again. A little bit annoying, but it is what it is. We'll get this win here. I refuse to lose any more games. I like bringing it down to the wire or something like that. Maybe that's it. I love getting these high-octane games. All right, so we have Curse. So he'll probably say, "Curse you, Jake, why?" Oh, no, I lost. If he goes Knight, I lose. I need to kill this mini P.E.K.K.A. If he goes Zap, I lose. He's not doing it. Thank goodness. Oh, he's going Log, which is okay for us. Oh, it died! I can't believe it died! I think it got stopped by its own mini P.E.K.K.A thing. Winnable. Winnable, guys. Win a bubble! Win a bubble! It's so volatile. It is so volatile. Yeah, it's crazy. So I did something stupid. I shouldn't have done that. I messed up. I realized that. I understand. All right, we're going to start stealing his stuff, and we should be A-okay here. Great log from him. Our Knight isn't protecting our stuff as long as I needed it to, but... No, we got 0 goblins! Oh my gosh, I got cooked. I got cooked by my own card, man. Yeesh, that's insane. All right, wait. He'll win a bubble. I really need to get a Goblin Curse down if I want to win this. And I'm not able to afford it just yet. Dang, I need this Goblin Curse. Okay, I have it. There's actually a good chance I win now. Yo, can we just win? Did we just win? Guys, y'all already know the strategies of just winning. It is repulsive how it works like this sometimes. Just win, baby! What a degenerate game mode. It is perfect. That is hilarious. Like, I genuinely should not have won that. But you just scream, just win at your computer, and it works. That's hilarious. All right, let's get the last one. Are you still teaching tennis? Nah, I taught tennis when I was younger, before college. And it was kind of good then, but definitely not something I want to do now. I'd much rather create YouTube videos, chill with you guys. I don't know, what does the Super Knight do? I've said it a billion times. You can go back to the start of the video if you have any other questions, but I'll let you know on the Super Knight, just because you asked. Essentially, it gives an impenetrable shield. So all of your cards around it will not die. That's why you want to drop your Super Knight in the back, not in the front, because you want it to not move. If it's moving, you want it to move. If it's not moving, it does not give the shield. When it's attacking, it does not give a shield. But when it's moving, it gives a shield. So you want your Super Mini P.E.K.K.A to always be in front of your Super Knight. Super Knight in the back every time. All right, it's hard for me to explain things while playing at the same time for whatever reason, but, you know, I think we'll capture the win here. I'm feeling good. It's so hard for me to explain things 10 times at 3:09 a.m. I'm like using my last brain cells, stumbling over my words as we stumble through and collect some more crowns. Pretty funny. Thoughts on Dark Goblin in this game mode? Have you guys been listening to anything I've been saying? Range cards don't matter. Dark Goblins don't matter. Nothing matters besides using the Super Knight and the Super Mini P.E.K.K.A. Like, that's it. Like, legitimately, that's it. That is all that matters here, so I want to let you guys know in case you don't know. Now you do know. Okay. All right, we're going to go Curse. Do this. Go for Skeletons. Should be A-okay here. All right, that was really delicate, and I think I do defend in 3 crown. Wow, that worked. You guys love how I distracted that mini P.E.K.K.A for a century? I was like, you know, that would be the worst way to go to sleep on a loss to a super mini P.E.K.K.A going to my 3 crown. Imagine I kite it to my 3 crown and I just lose. That would be so traumatic. Hey, this is my second mini account where I actually have a 20 win challenge emote. So this one, I'm happy collecting more banners. So whenever I get the chance to do that, it's always nice. As you guys can see, I have the 20 win account on this one and also on my main account. We also have the Super Creator badge. So that's cool. As you guys can see, we have the creator on both of them. Both of them are 20 wins. Very, very nice. And we ended up beating the challenge on both of them too. What do we do? Let's just go and grab a shard. So now we have an extra shard. Nice. So if you guys enjoyed this type of content, leave a like on the video. I spent a ton of time crafting the best strategy and breaking down actually how the game mode is made. So if you guys don't understand something, please go back to the very start of the video and rewatch from there because it will help you out. It will break down how to play it properly. And it tells you all the abilities, tells you how to play it, and how to win. Also, you can watch my mistakes and how I lost, and I explain why I lost. Basically, Super Knight, you want to cycle a lot of those. Super Knights on the field, protect your Super Mini P.E.K.K.A, and then you can protect your Super Mini P.E.K.K.A from bait cards using the Goblin Curse. The Goblin Curse allows you to essentially like stop your opponent's bait cards from distracting your Super Mini P.E.K.K.A, and when you kill cards with the Super Mini P.E.K.K.A, even if it's a bait card, then your bait cards will kill more bait cards from your opponent, so then you get more goblins, and then it becomes a goblin stampede, while your Super Knights are just protecting everything. You have 4 1 elixir cards, so you can get back to more Super Knights and Super Mini P.E.K.K.A since they're overpowered, and yeah, those are the only things that matter. Don't try to build a deck like Lava Hound or Balloon or something stupid with air cards because they don't do anything, so don't do that. Play this deck, learn how to play it, and you should get a 10 wins. Yeah, love you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And if you did, leave a like on the video. It goes a long way. Subscribe because I put out how to win these challenges every single time. And also on top of that, I put out some banger videos every other day that I don't do live streams. So when I don't do live streams, there's a video. And in fact, you can check out one of the best Ice Wizard decks in Clash Royale. There's a new one that just came out, and it's going to be in the pin. Wow, voice crack in the pinned comment. So if you want to see gameplay that's more cracked than this challenge, check out the pinned comment for the best Ice Wizard Mortar deck in the game. It is so much fun to play, and it beats Evolve P.E.K.K.A easily. I'll see you guys later, no matter when or where you're watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you guys later. Let me know how the challenge goes for you down below in the comment section. Peace.